Well, how is everyone? Hope everybody's good. Wow. What have I just witnessed? That was amazing, wasn't it? Wow. Wow. What do we even talk about? Leeds United 3, Chelsea nil. After last week when, the fan base was very, very torn apart, to put in a performance like that and show what you're about. The players that hurt the players last week, that hurt the players. They didn't like that. And was it just me or today? In that second half, I was totally relaxed. I was fine. And I'm usually like this watching Leeds, but I was chilling. I felt really good. There's something about the shape, the team, they were just so sturdy, and Chelsea got down and got more of the ball and got crosses in, but they never looked like doing anything, in my opinion. They pressed and, they pressed forward and stuff, but they didn't do anything with it. Melier didn't have any saves to make, and the saves he did make, which were amazing, by the way, were when the players were offside. Which is a good line, a good defensive shape. For a team that can't defend, we were excellent for 90 minutes today in defence. And let's just talk about the midfield, and particular Tyler Adams. Oh my god. That might be one of the best central midfielders performances I've seen in a Leeds shirt. It's up there. It really is up there. Matt Rocker was excellent and solid for 60 minutes. But Tyler Adams was absolutely outstanding today. He ran everything. The game was his. He closed and pressed everyone. What can I even say about that? Wow. Jack Harrison. Get him on the England plane, mate. The fact that he doesn't even get spoke about for England is crazy. See, what we saw last year from Jack was bits of good. We've had 3 games this season, and they've all been excellent. The consistency I was speaking about. Consistency is key. That's a cliche, but the consistency is key. And what we've seen from Jack this season is confidence, consistency, and just elite attacking play at times. And today, he was absolutely unplayable. Reece James didn't know what to do with him. Don't think he tackled him once. Couldn't deal with his movement. Jack's not the quickest winger, but his movement's so good he doesn't need that speed. He's already gone past you with his movement. His little touches, his control, that one on the corner. He had 2 around him. He thought he'd lost it, but his foot comes around the other side of the ball and he does 2 of them. How's he done that? I don't know. I don't care, but he's done it. What a player! What a player! Brendan Aronson again. Memphis Messi. Wow. Those 3 stood out for me. I thought Rasmus was solid. Let's say that. Rasmus was solid. He was solid. The whole team was solid. Robin Koch was excellent. Rodrigo, I didn't even talk. Another goal. Another goal for Rodrigo. And I'm not going to hear any negatives. There's 3 games now, and that's 3 good performances and 4 goals from Rodrigo. That's the player he is right now. That's the player we need to talk about. Not the player of last year, the player of right now. And he's excellent. The passion he shows, I love it. People questioned his passion last year. He's proving you wrong. Last year was different. We don't know what he was going through. We don't know what's happening. He had a lot of problems in his, his injuries and COVID and all that. And maybe, his family been so far away. We don't know. But he looks so happy. That is amazing. We made subs and they were good and they worked. Forshaw came on and did the job. Sinceri came on and caused problems. He's not fit, by the way. I think he was blowing after 10 minutes. But subs came on and did the job. Joffrey came on and brought the play up, made some fouls, slowed them down. It's just excellent. It's just what we needed. Everyone wrote us off this season. And that's why I'm positive. People around me, I say, you're so positive. I don't mean you lot, I mean like people around me. Oh, you're so positive. Because I believe in what we can do. I believe in these players. These players, I've told you, these players are dogs. These players are winners. And I'm not saying every game's going to be like this. It isn't. Prepare yourselves. We're going to lose a few this season, obviously. But this performance is how we can play. And that's what we can look forward to. Stuff's going to change. We're going to get injuries. We're going to go through bad form, but that doesn't matter. Bravo to Jesse Marsh and his team because they killed it today. I've got no energy left from screaming. That was honestly. Am I exaggerating when I say that? Like, it's top 5 performances I've seen for Leeds since I can remember, which is probably since League One days. That was excellent. You talk about Man City, you know, that outstanding win with 10 men. That Man City dominated us. We dominated Chelsea for a large part. Some of Tuchel's saying they could have gone 2 up and they created chances and they were the better team. What are you watching? The only chance they created was when Sterling was offside. And he was offside. Good finish, but he was offside. Then that's the problem. You got when you lose, you've got to take it. Yeah, I lost. I wasn't better. We weren't good enough today, and they weren't good enough. We didn't let them. Brendan Aronson, the press, just all of them. Even Dan James today. He's not that player that's going to take 3 men on and knock one in the corner, but he's going to run like mad. He's going to pressure defenders. He's going to scare defenders. And that ball into Rodrigo where Harrison scored, what a cross, by the way. Energy. And imagine that, if Sinisteri gets fit, we've got him coming on the bench, off the bench. That's a scary option. So fair play to Dan James. Every player was good today. Every player played their role and did what they needed to do. Every single one of them. And that was absolutely brilliant. I'm not going to get carried away and say, this and that. We're beating a good Chelsea team. Chelsea team were excellent last week. I didn't watch the game last week. They were really good. They want today, whether that's down to them or down to us. I'm going to say it's down to us. And people saying, oh, you only beat Wolves, they're not good. You drew at Southampton. It's the opponents, they're not great. And I always said, I don't care about the opponents. I don't care. It's about us. What they're going to say now? Chelsea not in great form. Come on. It's about us. It's about this team. It's about us, our players. Can we do what Jesse Marsh wants? Can we tactically beat the other teams? Yes, we can. We can do that. It's about us, not the other teams. I don't care who we played. And this was what I mean. We've gone and beaten Chelsea. Doesn't matter who we play. It's about us. Second half, I was just sat back on my chair because that wasn't it. Just felt right. And people don't like the manager. What now? We're just beating a top 6 side. We're beating a team that won the Champions League 15 months ago. We've just beaten them 3-0, by the way. And we dominated them. They had Kante missing. That's it, I think. Thank God he wasn't playing. Tyler Adams in that back pocketed him. No, I'm joking. Kante's incredible, but he wasn't playing. It's just good. It's just good. It's really good. And you look at how many points we're on now, and how many did we get last year? We're almost a quarter of the way there already? And that's the goal, isn't it? Staying up, right? A lot of fans think we're going to get just above 17, but we're on the right track for that. So there's no negatives here. Like I said, I thought Erasmus was solid today. He's got criticism. 1 or 2 times in behind, but that's the system. That's not the player. I thought he was excellent. I don't think he got beat hardly against a Cucurella and whoever was down that side. Was it Sterling? No, when Sterling cuts inside and has shots, then you have to pass him on as a fullback. You can't chase him. You've got to pass him on. You've got to watch the fullback. Fullback to fullback. So that's not him. That's not on him. But that was just excellent. And that's what we can be. We're not going to be that every week, but that's what we can be, right? So when we're losing games and the form's not great, just remember we can be that. We've just got to find that form. And all that goes down to the players and Jesse Marsh. I was annoyed last week. I'm not annoyed this week. Because that was excellent. I'm rambling. There's nothing else to say. That was just top from Leeds. And if we can play like that most weeks, we will get results from games and we will do fine. 3 games in and we've not lost. That's good for us in the Premier League. We've not seen that form since the back end of the first season. So yeah, anyway, wow, amazing. Don't give up on the players. Don't give up on people. Everyone give up on Rodrigo. I didn't give up on Rodrigo. Don't give up on players, ever. Don't do it. They are professional footballers. Their mindset is different. They have that mindset. They have that killer instinct. They're demons. Don't give up on players. Show them love. Show them faith. If they have a bad game, you can criticise the performance, but don't criticise the player and tell him to say he's not good enough, this and that. He needs to be better. He needs to improve. That's it. He's not a bad player. Just needs to find the right mindset and the right system to fit him. And we're seeing that this season with some certain players. And maybe when some players come back, we'll see it with them as well. So let's just remember that. Remember today. Remember what we feel like today when we're losing and it's not going so great. Remember what we can be. Remember what we can be. Wow. To all the pundits that said we were going down, and we still might. I'm not. Watch this performance. There's a long way of the season to go, but it's 3 games, and that's 3 decent performances, and today was amazing, by the way. Consistency. Can we keep playing like this a decent amount of times? Not every game. And we'll be fine. We'll beat teams. We'll beat a lot of teams. We'll get a lot of wins. Ellen Road is a fortress now. It is what it should be, a fortress, and that's just amazing. Anyway, I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe. You're all legends. Enjoy your weekends. Peace.